A lot of people think, oh, you're in your 30s, testosterone's probably still where it should be. Oftentimes it's not. We have guys at Game Day Men's Health in their 20s that come in.
Oh.
I like that shirt on you, man. That's a good shirt.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite Gas Better Body shirts I got. Excuse me.
They make such good stuff, and it doesn't rip or tear.
Yeah.
I got stuff 15 years old that's brand new, like the sleeveless jerseys and shit.
Dude, I have a couple of I had a friend that gave me 4 Gas hoodies, but ones from 12, 13 years ago.
Yep.
They hold up so well. I love the OG Gas hoodies. They're awesome.
Yeah.
They're some of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a nice Gas shirt too you got.
Yeah. It's a whole matching sweatsuit. So check it out. It's the sweatshirt and then the pants.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
They got 4 or 5 different colors. I have every single one.
Yeah. That's dope.
They have a brown one, a light gray, a dark gray.
That's sick.
I think they have four sets. But I love the crews. I love crew sweatshirts and when it gets cold and yeah.
Did you guys get snow today?
So it was flurrying a little bit. Hi Kamari. And it was funny because Athena, my German Shepherd, I don't think she's ever seen snow before. So she's outside, looking around, trying to bite the snowflakes, but nothing stuck. It was just it was literally minimal.
Yeah. We had a little bit that stuck. And just like Athena, this was Deuce's first time seeing snow. So he was out there running around, going crazy, looking at all the snowflakes. Pretty funny.
Did it stick to the ground? Did you get a lot?
A little bit. I mean, I'm sure it'll melt, but it was just a dusting covering on the grass. But.
Yeah, we didn't get that. It's really cold here right now, but there's no moisture, so I think it's hard for it to be the thick snow where there's a lot of humidity or moisture in there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Dude, I saw somebody's story from Tampa this morning, and it was 38 degrees in Tampa this morning.
Okay, so that I was telling Ashton, I'm like, I saw a story, and I don't know. Part of me thought it was Jordan Hutchinson in Dallas because it can get cold there, and then I could have sworn I did see someone from Tampa. It was it was under the 40 degrees, and I was like, oh man.
Yeah, that's crazy. We left just in time.
Yeah. My buddy Keegan that lives down there, he was one that commented on that post, you guys better not bring the cold weather with you.
Oh, yep. Here we go.
Sounds like we did that.
I
knew it. I knew you could do this bullshit. God, you suck. You're a jerk off, man.
Jerk off.
Yeah.
How was your guys' training sessions did you both train yesterday or today?
Bro.
Oh, I trained yesterday. I just got back from training.
Yeah, me too.
And
a modified back workout.
I did quads yesterday with adductors, and it was cool because they just recovered. They just felt 100% fresh, and I'm like, all right, let's fuck them up again. So that was good. And then I did 5 movements for chest tonight and 2 movements for triceps.
Nice.
And the pump was stupid.
It was good. Yeah,
oh, God, it was so good. Yeah.
I ended up training quads today, and my knee still hurt a little bit, but it was a decent quad workout. But man, the energy level in my home gym versus what we were doing the last 5 days, it was a rough reality.
Yeah, it's not it's certainly not like that atmosphere down there when we were all training.
No.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Those were some really good sessions.
Yeah. Although I did hit a PR on the Arsenal pendulum.
So, hell yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you hit?
I had six total plates on there. but I got for 12 reps.
Hell yeah.
So the most I've ever done with that prior, I think, was like 7 reps. Is that the Arsenal is just so much heavier than the Atlantis one. Atlantis one's a little bit smoother. I do like that.
Yeah. I agree. I found the Atlantis smoother, but it felt a little lighter than the ones that I've been using.
It does feel a little bit lighter. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. But
you figure I did 6 plates on the Atlantis one for 16 reps. Then I got 12 on the Arsenal one.
that's really good.
But my
Really good.
legs are sore today.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
I was talking to Luke, and I know he's coming back for the holidays. So I know me and Shay are gonna try and get an Airbnb down in Connecticut for like a couple days. We'll do a couple days training at Montanari Bros.
Well, that sucks because I'll be in Texas for Christmas.
Dang! Oh, you're going to Texas? Sick.
Yeah, we're spending with Ashland's family. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm in.
Well, you'll get good training sessions down there.
Yeah, we'll go to we'll fly into Dallas, and then we'll probably train a destination for like maybe a day or so, and then we're gonna drive down to Midland, Texas, where Ashland's mom is, and I know Austin's gonna be there too with Rachel. And what's that gym that's in Midland that Pam owns? There's a really, really good gym in Midland, Texas. That's like phenomenal from what I've been hearing. And
Nice.
One of Ashland's friends, her name's Pam. She's a woman. It's called Relentless Strength and Fitness.
Okay.
She's the owner. She's a women's physique pro. And from what I hear, like that gym is like awesome down there. So
That's dope. Dope.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be a good Christmas. Do they get snow at all in where Ashland's from? Do they ever get snow?
Yeah. So I remember one time, I don't know, I forget if it was when we were there either visiting on Thanksgiving or Christmas, or if it was when she moved out here in 2020. But I know that we were there, and when we left, they got like 2 inches of snow, and they went into like a state of emergency, like the whole place shut down, power lines froze. So it can get cold there. There's been more snow popping up in Texas over the last few years, I think, than it ever has before. But they do get some snow. It's just they have like one plow for like 3 counties out there or whatever.
It is funny the difference. Like, we get 2 feet of snow and we just put shit in 4-wheel drive and say, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Drive around in blizzards and shit up here. I remember they got like 1.5 or 2 inches, maybe 3 inches max down in Georgia, where like my work's headquarters is. And they went into a state of emergency too, and people were like, there was like group emails from all the staff, and it's like, oh, like, can someone follow me home? Like, I don't trust driving. I was like, man, you guys suck. I'm like, we're driving like 3 feet of snow in a front wheel drive, rear-wheel drive car. Like, we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, snow comes out. It's like, let's find an abandoned parking lot and just do donuts.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I got
Brendan.
power too.
Yeah.
How have your workouts been since you came back?
My shoulder's fucking toasted.
Yeah, mine too. 100%.
I had to modify my back workout last night because it was just like, I just did half the weight and just did a lot of reps.
Yeah. I got back tomorrow, and it's gonna have to be modified because my shit is fucked.
I might move like I might do like hamstrings tomorrow or quads tomorrow or something, because just give the shoulder an extra couple of days. I've already injected some BPC in there, but so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I've been blasting it with BPC TV.
Yeah, we shouldn't have did what we did on Saturday, because it completely fucking roasted our shoulder.
Yeah.
Mike, how's your shoulder? Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, done.
I didn't train with you guys because when I asked Luke what his workout was, I'm like, I don't want to do that just because there's like the new tech machines down there that I don't get to use up here. So I'm like, I want to do, my own thing. And Ashland's shoulder hurts too a little bit. And
we should have done the machines because doing the Smith, it torched it. It just like took it right away.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. My shoulder's awful. I mean, I can't raise it like this to here is so painful.
Yeah, it hurts.
So for people that don't know, we went down to Tampa and we all trained at Champs Elysium, which is Derek's gym. And it's like a new tech showroom and the M Torture stuff. And we got to play around with that for like 4 days straight. It was awesome.
Yeah. It was excellent.
Some of the best equipment I've ever been on in my entire life.
And I was talking to Mike and Brendan and, you guys when we were down there, and I was like, Mike, the gyms in Massachusetts, they all kind of suck because there's not one gym that like does it right. And it's like, that's why I have multiple gym memberships. It's like, oh, I want this equipment. I'm going to go to this gym today. Champs Elysium is, unlike other, same with a few other gyms I've trained at. It's like, you go to that gym, they have everything there. Like all the equipment's fantastic. The lighting's good. Not like that really matters, but like, when you're starting to get lean or you look pumped up, whatever, like you want to get some pictures for Instagram. I mean, it's how it is now. It's the gym culture. Lighting's good. Posing room's phenomenal. Staff are super helpful, and it's like, I mean, like, I think that was the first gym I've been to, like normal, without a crazy event going on, where majority of the people training there looked like they were competitors.
Yeah.
And like they were all like just like yoked up, and the women were training hard. They were all jacked or lean. Then there's like the guys were huge and training hard, and you don't see that too often. I mean, I've trained at over 300 gyms across the country, and like that was one of the first ones you walk in there. Besides like maybe like Absolute Recomp in Texas or whatever. Like if you go to like Pure Muscle and Fitness up in Toronto, like there's tons of athletes training there, but like that was cool to see.
Yeah, I agree. I think Derek being the owner too, and just kind of being there all the time, mingling with people, hyping people up on their sets. Like, I don't know, but just that gym had an environment and a vibe that I don't think I've felt it in any other gym that I've trained at. I've trained at some really good gyms, but that just, and maybe it was because you guys were there too, like we were there as a group, but like the energy just felt different.
Yeah. I think it was a combo. I think it was a combo of like all of us being together, hyped up, even like, dude, fresh off the plane, like smashing legs, like, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and just like the two of you were saying, that gym is like, it's unmatched. Just the environment, like everyone's like in the same mindset that you're in. You don't have to worry about like anything when you're there. You're honed in, you're focused.
Yeah.
It is pretty cool that Mr. Olympia is the owner and he's just walking around. Like he was spending a lot of time there, I know there's some gyms that are owned by pros that are, they're there every once in a while. They have a busy traveling schedule. But I mean, like, we were there during the week and he was there to spend time talking with us after the set, like was screaming at us from across the gym. It was a good atmosphere.
It really was.
And it was really nice to actually be around Derek when there's no cameras on him.
For sure.
He's definitely for those watching, he's definitely a different person in person, and talking to him like in a small group, he's very different than what everyone portrays him to be.
In a good way. In a very good way.
Yeah, and I will admit that. I'd be the first one to admit that he's a good dude.
I mean, I never heard Derek crack a joke before, and he was cracking them left and right. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
So,
it
was good shit.
Yeah, for sure. Have you guys ever done like a bodybuilding trip like that before with like a group of bodybuilders? Like just decided to go somewhere and spend?
The only time I've done that before was when I was traveling with Gasp and we were doing the Iron World tour. And I was down in New York and Jersey for the week one time. So, we trained it was myself, it was Guy Sisternino when he was still competing, Sean Clarita, Derek Lunsford, when he was still 212, when he was with Gasp, all the Gasp videographers, the owner, Michael Johansson. So we trained at Bev's, we trained at Apollon Gym, we trained at Iron Culture. So, and we all got to train. So it was like every day was like, you'd go get breakfast, we'd do team dinners. So, I mean, it was like what we did, except it was kind of like still like, okay, like we have to do this, and this.
Right.
But it was when everyone's doing and training that, it's just such a cool experience. But with this one here, when it was with all you guys, we're kind of like we're deciding what we want to do. It's like, oh, do we want to do this? We want to go to the beach. You know what I mean? Brennan was like, I'm going to go see my brother, your brother and your nephews and stuff, which was great. And we all just trained, slept, ate. I mean, had a bunch of laughs. This was probably the best experience I think I've had.
I think so too. Me and Shay have been talking about it since we got back, like it's a core memory trip. And I think like Sunday when we got, not even Sunday, I think Saturday night when we laid down to go to bed, we were like, the realization of like, oh man, like this trip's over is like kind of set in, which is kind of sad. Not that we won't do it again, because I'm sure this is gonna be a thing that we do.
Oh yeah, I think
this is gonna be like a regular now. I mean, like, I just thought it was a lot of fun. I mean, like group wise, like I've gone down and trained with Nate, or I've met up with you, Mike, to train, but like not like a group like this where everyone's feeding off each other. We're all having like the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life, with you and that 6 1/4 on the pendulum, and you're just right in Luke's face. Uh-oh. Like, that was probably the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, that just made me realize like how close like this entire podcast is with each other. Like, we love each other, we feed off each other, and we'll bust each other's chops more than anybody.
All time.
And it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool too, because I was talking to Mike about this. But there was one night where we were hanging out at Luke's place, and Luke's roommate is Nick, who I've known Nick for like 15 years. And besides like Brendan, I've known Brendan like not as much as I know him now, but like we know each other. We'd say hi to each other and stuff at bodybuilding shows over the last couple of years. And I remember just sitting there, and I was just thinking, I'm like, I don't know who any of these motherfuckers were like a year ago. I'm like, and now I'm like sitting here like, breaking bread, like, having some meals, like just shooting the shit, breaking each other's balls. And it was like, it felt like I've been friends with all of you guys for years.
Yeah, for sure.
Years, and it was awesome. It was just a really cool experience,
It was great.
Plus it was so funny. I wish we had some video footage of this. But like when we were just out in public, like when we went to the cigar lounge, everyone's like, is there a bodybuilding show? Like, what's going on? Like, why are you guys all here? Like this, like the cigar guys, like, why are you here? Like some random encounter, like just because there's like so many of us, even all the, the girls that were out with us, like were jacked, like, Ashland's shredded, Haley came out, Kelly, who I've followed for a little while, and I was a teammate of mine, never got a chance to meet her in person. She just showed up, had no idea she was going to be there, Yeah. We had a possum fall out of a tree and almost hit us like a projectile.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just so much fun.
It was so much fun. Yeah. Kelly is awesome. Kelly is so cool. For those who don't know, on Instagram, she's Kelly Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she lives in her van, and she's a Olympian.
Yeah, she's Olympian wellness. Yeah.
Yeah. And
she's the first wellness pro to ever win her pro debut.
Is that true?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. That's right.
Wow.
She won her pro debut and qualified for the Olympia.
That's crazy. Yeah. She is cool as hell. So if you guys go follow Kelly Spaghetti on Instagram, She's really, really cool. And she's got just the life that she's living, super unique and awesome. So
yeah. Her cat's really cool.
Yes. Yes. Awesome.
Funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful cat.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was just like it was also really cool. Seeing some people who I've followed on Instagram and, like we talk on Instagram, but I've never met them in person. And then just getting to meet them and see who, what they're really like and seeing them train and like just this whole coming together of kind of the bodybuilding community.
I think that was probably one of the best parts too. Is like people that follow the podcast, like coming up to us and talking to us at Derek's gym.
Yeah,
that's the best part. You know what I mean? Like meeting those people that watch what we do. Like we just come in here and shoot the shit and have a good time and talk bodybuilding. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But it's nice to see people that follow the podcast on a regular basis, like come up to us, talk to us.
That people actually listen to this mess of a podcast.
It is pretty cool. It is cool. I mean, I enjoy it. Hope all the viewers enjoy the podcast and continue to support us. We greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. I don't know when Luke's coming on. He said he's going to come on tonight, but
I literally was just talking to him on the phone like 5 minutes before you sent the link. So
okay.
He was in his car driving home from work.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
So he won't be on until next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those people who don't know, Luke is never on time.
So our first day there.
Luke's on Luke time, which is just whenever he feels like showing the fuck up.
Yeah. Luke time is later than black time for those who don't know.
It's true. I didn't want to say that. I wanted to let you say that, but it's true.
Oh shit.
It's true.
The first day we were there, we said, let's meet up at the gym at what time was it supposed to be?
6:30.
6:30. All right. So we get to the gym at 6:30. Half an hour goes by. No, Luke. He's texting. He's on his way. Brendan finally. Go ahead, Brendan. Brendan, you can go ahead and count.
No joke. Pick up the phone. I'm like, yo, where you at? He's like, oh, I'm right around the corner. I'm like, all right, see you in a few. Hung up the phone, look right at Mike. I'm like, he hasn't even fucking left yet. Because it was dead silent. You could hear everything. And then after the workout's done, we end up talking to Nick, and Nick's like, oh, I heard that phone call. We were still standing in the apartment.
Yeah. So every next day when we were trying to go to the gym, we were literally making Luke send picture locations. We're like, Luke, you need to share your location from now on. I'm like, when are you eating? And he'd be like, he sent that picture of him flipping us off, with his cream of rice microwaved and getting microwaved. And I'm like, okay, he's eating now, He still showed up late.
It was such a good time.
That kid eats fucking food, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen a lot of people eat food, bodybuilders and stuff. I have never seen a human being eat so much food. And just to give you guys an example, I'm no joke. So oh fuck, hold on, dropped it. So this is a giant bowl, right? I'll cook bulk chicken and put it in here or rice, right? This motherfucker's like, oh, I gotta eat my cream of rice. He pulls out a bowl like this, like a salad bowl you'll serve at the table, and the thing's filled with cream of rice. And I'm like, how much is in there? I don't know if it was 180 grams. He was eating a cream of rice.
Yeah, it was 180.
Dude.
Yeah.
Luke just eats out of a trough.
That's what I was gonna say. It was a trough.
You go over to Luke's house. He's got a cauldron. He's mixing in a cauldron with a giant metal spoons. He's just yeah, that's my post-workout meal. Fucking drum of cream of rice.
Dude, he can eat and eat. He eats a lot. That's for sure.
Yeah, he does. It was good. It was good seeing Nate. We got to see Nate, even though we only really got to see Nate one day. Nate, you tried to hide from us. He came through at the end.
Nate was complaining that his legs hurt too much.
Yeah.
I'm like, motherfucker. Mike, Brendan, and I, we were freaking limping around.
Dude,
walking like we got a fucking stick up our ass.
Okay, let's just the three of us agree right now. We will never ever train legs the day that we fucking fly in.
No.
I'm not gonna lie, it went well. I'm okay. I was okay with it. And the reason why is because I was just getting pissed off that we had to wait an entire hour before Luke showed up. We're just in the parking lot, and then I'm getting hungry, and then I'm just like, I'm gonna fucking bury this son of a bitch when we train legs. And that's all I kept thinking about was just fucking Luke's legs up. And I'm like, I'm going to wreck this dude.
Yeah.
I love Mike. He's just like, I'm about to take this motherfucker, young boy, to school.
I just had to. But Chris did get the most reps with 6 1/4. I mean, you got what? 14? 14? Yeah.
14 and 16 with the 6 plates.
And yeah, exactly. So that was actually after top set already.
Yeah.
So that was impressive as hell.
I wish I did 7 or 8 because we walked in there and Derek was saying how he did 8.
Oh, I did 8, yeah.
And I just was like, I know I could do 8 for a good, like probably 6 to 8 reps. I know I could, but I'm like, I don't do high rep stuff for legs like that on a pendulum. So getting 14 reps with that weight was beautiful.
Yeah, it was good. I definitely could do 7 for if I'm doing on a back off 6 1/4 for like 11, 12. I think fresh, I'm at least getting 7 for 12. So maybe 8 for 4 to 6, maybe. Might be my ego talking, but I don't know. I would like to try.
I don't know how your body is, but like for me, it's weird. Like let's say I do like 5 plates on something, right? Let's say I get 8 to 10 reps. If I jump up to 6 plates, there's a good chance I still might get that same rep range, but I've seen some people that like, they have put like 5 plates on, they get for 10 reps. All of a sudden they put a 10 on each side. They get like 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like Ashlyn's like that. Ashlyn can bang out like 15 reps with like, 2 or 3 plates on the side of like a press or something. She puts a 10 on each side. She gets like 5 reps.
Yeah.
So I think that's when those slow and fast twitch fibers come into play here. I think I'm predominantly fast twitch on a lot of my stuff.
Yep, I would agree. I think I'm a lot more like you with that, Chris, that like I can make a plate jumps even like at what feels like max and still get similar reps.
Yep.
But I do notice when it comes to free weight squatting, it's a little different. Like if I get up to my max rep range in free weights, I start to go, okay, so if I'm squatting 6 plates for like 8 to 10, if I go 6 1/4, I'm probably going to split that in half.
When it's something like that, you got to figure too, like you got all that weight in your back and you're not on a Smith machine, you're doing free weight. It's one of those things that's like, okay, now you got to stabilize the movement. And on top of that too, like cardiovascular wise, like that's a lot, I mean, like that, and that's for the science-based lifters out there. I mean, cardiovascular fatigue from lifting is a real thing.
It's a real thing. I remember I tried to squat 5 plates because 5 plates at one time was just light for me. So I was like, oh, if I can squat it for 15, why can't I squat it for 25 reps? But I hit a point at like 18 reps where it wasn't leg fatigue, it was cardiovascular fatigue.
You can't breathe, you have to stop. Yeah, you have to stop at the top.
Breathe. You can't get oxygen back to the muscle. It's not like the muscle failing because the muscle's done. It's because you can't get enough oxygen.
And you probably had a weight belt on too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a belt.
You have a belt on? Yeah.
I squatted. That
won't help either.
I squatted 495. I had it on video somewhere. I squatted 495 one time, I think for 21 or 22 reps.
Oh, yeah.
And like I banged out the first like 12 or 13 reps like super fast. And I paused and I bang out like another 4 or 5. And then I just was like grinding it out. But towards the end, I was just like sucking wind. It wasn't like my legs were tired. I'm just like, I fucking can't breathe. Exactly. Back then I had there was this, I don't know if they even sell it anymore, but it was called Boost, and it was like an oxygen tank that like portable oxygen tank. So I literally crawled out of the squat rack. I mean, I was sucking wind, and I was inhaling just straight the oxygen, just you know. And even then, it's still I was on the ground. I was just breathing heavy for minutes.
Yeah. I miss those type of sessions when I was younger. I can't lie. They're just a little bit more dangerous to do.
And that was 4 years ago when I did that. So
Okay.
5
Wow.
years ago, I don't know.
All
yeah,
right.
because I feel like now, like you're more at risk to. I mean, do you really want to fucking injure yourself and then you're out like a couple of weeks, like
Exactly.
or
Yeah.
you're catering it for a couple of weeks and not able to, hit your top sets anymore. So
For sure. I mean, just what we did this past week. I tweaked my knee.
I should take my own advice.
Yeah, exactly. I had to dial back my quad training today because my knee was still pretty damn sore.
Yeah.
So, yeah, training has to change as you get older, unfortunately.
I'm lucky I didn't injure myself or tweak anything.
To be fair, I've never had, knock on wood, any real major injuries in the gym ever. They've all been outside the gym. Yeah. Yep.
Well, Mike, you're also incredibly strong. So you probably have like what I assume I have is like you have thicker and longer tendons and ligaments.
Yeah.
For those of you guys that don't know, like having that will determine a degree of strength that you will have.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure. Definitely testing those at this point, though. Yes.
But you're also a lot bigger now too. So like all that muscle you're carrying is just like pulling on everything a little bit different.
So damn sore all the time.
Yeah.
Getting up off.
Like I remember I didn't back squat for a little while, and I went to, I'm like, all right, I'm a hell of a lot stronger now. Like I'm going to crush this. Like getting under the bar, like my shoulders, like my back, my traps. I'm like, okay, no. Like 5 warm-up sets with like just a bar and a 40 and a 45 and 225 just to open it up where I can get the bar down where I needed to get it. And then even then you're squatting and it's like pulling on your delts, pulling on like, your chest is getting pulled apart,
100%. Chris, I'll tell you, I tried to back squat probably a month ago because I was like, I kind of want to throw back squats back into my programming. And that exact thing, the lack of mobility, the pull across my chest through my delts, I went 3 sets in. I said, I'm going to hurt myself. I'm going to hurt my chest squatting. So I racked it and went and did pendulum squats.
Have you tried using straps
On a Smith?
Even like free weight or on a Smith?
I've tried it on a Smith. The problem is the
straps
Smith that we have at our gym is one of those fucking stupid ass.
Oh, I hate those.
Oh no!
I don't even use it. Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I hate those. I hate those angle Smith machines in general.
Yeah, me too.
Awful.
There's no point.
The only thing I can honestly think it would be decently used for is if you're doing like behind the back shrugs.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, even then, I got T-Rex arms. My ass is too fat. I can't even grab it.
Yeah. All right. I got a question for you guys. It's a very serious question. Hand job or blow job?
You see, finally we're getting to these questions. I like this.
Now this isn't like a one-time thing special. This is like in your day-to-day. Which would you rather? Just what?
This one's tough.
I mean, they're both good.
They're both good.
Like you can't go wrong either way. So that's the best part.
I mean, Ashlyn's got this like technique that's like mind blowing. So like when it comes to hand jobs, her hand jobs are hands down the fucking best. So yeah, I'm putting you on the spot, Bringles. Yeah, but
I'd say blowjob. Okay, so we got one for blowjob. I'm personally gonna go hand job, and the reason why, it's a visual thing.
It's a what?
just
It's a
watching
visual
her do it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but you can still visually watch her suck your dick.
Yes, but
What are we talking about here? You visually get to see your girl suck your dick, but you visually get to watch a hand.
Yeah, well, I'm not just
I'm
watching.
so confused right now.
I have a question. Is the hand job done with lube?
That's important.
It can be, sure. Yes.
Or she just spits or she just spits on her hand and does it.
Or uses pre-cum as lube, just like
Luke just walked best convo.
What the fucking hell's going on in this fucking convo?
Luke, you came on at like the
all I hear
right or
is
maybe not right time.
Spits pre-cum in her hand and Luke something. I'm like, what the fuck?
Luke, the question is,
would you prefer
a hand job or a blow job?
From a girl?
I don't know. You and the man?
I hope so.
Why would you ever?
dog?
Why would you wait? No, because
we're not judging you.
Why would you ever prefer a hand job? What am I 12?
See, thank you.
It's a visual thing.
Wait, of course Mike prefers a hand job. Oh my god, bro.
Yes, sir.
Of course. A visual thing. You're gonna tell me you'd much rather see this than some bitch's lips wrapped around your dick, bro? Are you kidding me?
It could be a technique thing.
Bro, I'm borderline. There are times I'm picking a good blowjob over sex.
Thank you.
I'm that deep in head, bro. Like I love good head. I love good head. Dude, that's crazy work. It's a hand job.
Okay.
You're watching the hand versus your girl suck your dick.
And like, bro, if she got some sexy eyes too, she look up at you. So, bro, come on, that's fine.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I'm not saying I don't like blowjobs. I'm just saying I got hand jobs slightly higher. Bro,
they don't. Honestly, let me tell you something.
They're not even in the same ballpark.
Let me tell you something too. I'm borderline.
They definitely are though. If the person knows what they're doing.
So I was about to say that I'm borderline with most chicks. I'd almost rather jerk myself off because some of them just hurt.
Yeah.
Some of them have no idea what they're doing, and they're just ripping skin off your fucking dick. That shit fucking hurts.
And they're like using it like a joystick, and they're just like holding like commands in a fighting game. They're like doing a super move.
So I'm even like, the real question is, would I rather jerk myself off or have somebody else jerk me off? I don't even know.
Yo, but let's be real. A lot of head is very subpar. Like,
yes,
everybody's been with a girl that it's like you're 20 minutes in and you're like, nah, this is good.
Well, but that's a huge turnoff for me, bro.
When you have to tell them how to do it, you're in trouble.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's over.
It's the same thing with girls. When guys go down on them, they can't even find the fucking clit.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, we're not going to sit here and do that.
But good head is like up here, bro. Like that's
you're not wrong. You're not.
Okay, you know what? Okay, hold on. For the sake of this question, let's just say it is like S tier hand job, S tier blow job. So they're both the skill is there. So you're still going with a blowy.
Bro, I'm going. If it's an S tier blowjob, I'm going blowjob over sex, straight up.
100%.
If it's an S tier blowjob, I'm going blowjob too. I feel that's a rarity.
It is hard to find, bro. It is hard to find.
Like if I come home from like a work day or something like that, or I get back and I've been gone all week and I'm like stressed out and I just get to lay back,
bro, that's what I'm saying, bro.
And get a blowy without being asked.
Bro,
like that right there is going to trump a hand job every time.
Bro, we're
She's
all
around
fat,
and
bro.
pins.
We're all fat, lazy bodybuilders, bro. We like
I'm
to
not. No.
sit.
Don't
We
rope me
like
into
to
that.
sit back
Listen. No,
and
Luke.
just
I
let
wouldn't-
her go, bro.
All right. I listen. I do that shit harder than I do my fucking cardio. All right. I don't
Good
wanna-
for you. Good for you. Not me. I'm sitting back like royalty, bro. I'm a fucking king, and she can do what she wants, bro.
All right. So for everyone watching, we know that Luke is a selfish prick in the bedroom.
No, I'll give it back. I'll give it back. Trust me. Trust me. I'm looking real bad right now.
And I'm
But
working.
but all I'm saying is S tier blowjob is at the top of the list.
Luke's a pillow princess. That's what he
I
is.
agree with him.
I am.
You're probably right. All right, my next question.
I'm still shocked with your fucking hand job, dude.
Hand
No,
job's
I'm
crazy.
just-
I haven't heard of a motherfucker that likes hand job literally since I was in middle school.
Hey, if
Oh,
we're saying
his name's
we're saying
Mike.
S tier, if we're saying S tier, 100% blowjob's better. But I'm saying the average, it's a visual thing, bro. I like to like look back and see like
Oh, you just like to,
I like my ego stroke, bro.
it's
I
an
like my
ego.
ego
Yeah,
stroke.
it's
If
an
you're being
ego.
honest.
I will say this. I think that an orgasm from a ridiculously good hand job for me is more intense than a blow job.
That I'll give you. Yes, I would probably
Not
say
to
that.
mention like the ASMR going on with the lube going on, you know, and then
Yeah,
they
I
get
could give
to-
you some.
then they
Oh,
get
if you
to
got
look-
some
they
good
get to-
lube going
they get
on.
to look you in the eye and bite their lip while they're doing it, and like, you know,
I could
if
give
they're
you
like
some of that.
going into it too, like that's awesome, you know.
I could give you some of that.
Yeah.
But sometimes, bro, like if she giving you a fire head and you bust and she keep going, that shit feels crazy, bro.
Cut it out, I'm dry.
So I don't know.
That'll shit have your toes doing awkward shit.
Oh, you'll be fucking curling up and
Facts.
doing some
You'll be
crazy
Or
making-
when
shit.
it happens
making
after a leg day
noises
and
and-
like your glutes cramp, your quads cramp,
Yeah.
feet
Oh, I've
cramp,
had some
hamstrings
bad.
cramp.
Bro,
I've had some
convulsions.
bad shit.
Abs.
During
The ab
sex?
crimp is the
No,
fucking
the abs,
worst, bro.
bro. I got it. I probably shouldn't
Oh.
say this on here, but
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should.
maybe whatever. One time it happened while I was driving, and I finished, and I got the worst ab cramp while I was driving, bro. That was the most difficult car ride I've ever had in my life. Because I was like bust, dude. Why am I saying this on the internet, bro?
Dude.
I'm just gonna stop, bro. We're gonna stop right
Ah.
there. Bro, I can't. I forget sometimes this goes on YouTube, bro.
it's bad.
But yeah, the ab cramp sucks for sure.
Bro, the car stuff is crazy because like if you want to get there, you'll start
Yeah.
like pumping the gas all weird on the car
Yeah.
and it'll be like
Yeah.
down to 60.
Bro,
80.
I was this particular time I was driving a stick shift car.
Oh shit.
So I had both feet going and I had to reach with my left hand over to shift gears. It was like a whole thing, bro. It was crazy.
Oh,
That's honestly impressive. That's like multitasking.
I know. I almost died like 3 different times, but it was worth it, bro.
Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Did you train tonight, Lou?
Nah, I was just training clients and then I had to stop at the grocery store on the way home. But I had today off. I'm back in tomorrow. How's the fucking Northeast treating you?
Cold.
I hate it. I fucking hate it.
It's fucking
Is it snowing today? I heard it was like snowing a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah,
A little flurries. Nothing stuck up here, but it landed on. It stuck to Mike's lawn or whatever up there.
It's bullshit.
But like
I
the,
heard-
the difference from like Maine to Massachusetts is a huge difference.
Yeah. For sure. It was cold in Tampa though today, huh?
Bro, today it was like in the 50s, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it like freaks everybody out.
Yeah.
Even me, bro. I'm becoming soft, dude. Like when it gets in the 60s, I'm like cold.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm like, bro, what's happening to me?
It was like low 30s. I'm out wearing this all day. Like
Yeah,
no
turn into a
jacket.
little
I'm
bitch down here.
good.
Turn into a little ass bitch down here, bro.
Mike, what was that next question you were going to ask?
Oh, it was another sex related question. It was
Coming.
Is anal that good or is it overrated?
I love it.
Okay,
Huge fucking fan.
The kid didn't even hesitate.
Huge fucking fan. Yeah, huge fucking fan.
I really, in my head, love it. But I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I haven't really been able to make it work in my life so far. So I can't really sit there.
You want to know why?
I just gonna leave it there. But I'm just gonna say I can't give you a true answer. But in my head, it's great.
Okay. So I think the idea of it is fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Once you start doing it, you're like, oh fuck yes, this is great. But an asshole doesn't feel as good as a vagina. It just don't. It's empty in there. It's empty. You got.
But it's tight though, bro.
Dog, that's what I'm saying. That shit's tight. And
That should be gripping, bro.
For a bit, for a minute, and then it's not.
Yeah, because Mike's expanded the fucking hole too much.
You got a fucking black dude on the podcast talking about.
I'm just gonna say this: it always grips for me.
Okay.
Always. As my wife's here in the kitchen, just looking at me, putting her hand up like this, like in victory. She's like, "Yes, yeah, you were doing it. I saw you."
Do you know what? All right, so to stay on the subject of this, you know when you were a kid and like 69 was like the coolest shit ever you could think of?
Oh yeah, that was my shit. High school.
That was like you're like, oh shit, 69 is the shit.
Yeah.
As an adult, that shit is like not as cool.
Nah, it's kind of whack.
Yeah.
It's like good when it starts, but then it's like we could be doing this more efficiently.
Yeah.
Like I can't quite get there, and you can't quite get there.
Yeah.
We're both our necks are both sore. Like both our necks are sore. We're like reaching up, trying to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The logistics don't work as an adult.
Yeah, it makes a lot more sense as a kid, bro.
Well, especially being fucking bodybuilders too. It don't fucking
work.
Shay says plus when you're 280 pounds.
Yeah.
It don't roll well.
Yo, you know it's also low key like embarrassing. Like when you think about 69, I don't know why I'm saying that. You always think about like the girl on top. Yo, most of the time,
I was just thinking about that.
I'm on top.
What?
Oh man!
Yeah.
Oh, fucking
oh my god, bro! How is she still alive, bro?
Hey, you ain't a lady if you ain't 180.
I have never done that. Wait, how do you do that? You like plank
I'm not
over
like
the top
on her. I'm like,
so you're like in a high plank over the top of her.
Kind of.
He's fucking teabagging her forehead.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro, you don't get a crazy shoulder pump or some shit? How do you even do that?
Oh my god, my best posing is post-sex.
Oh
God.
Mike's in like yoga poses, just
yeah, he's like doing downward dog over the top of his
yeah, I was about to say downward dog.
Oh
shit. Oh man.
That's crazy, bro. I would have to be 150 pounds again before I ever thought about doing that.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel bad, but you know.
You should, bro.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
She's a tough girl.
You fucking should feel bad. That's crazy.
Oh shit.
How the hell did this happen, bro? I just got on here like 10 minutes ago and this is straight sex today?
Yeah, I know. We should talk about bodybuilding.
What the fuck's going on, bro? Did y'all talk about bodybuilding at all?
A little bit. I was waiting for you to get on to bring up what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, I was gonna say Chris had something to talk about.
Yeah, so this was kind of interesting, right? So I was training legs yesterday, and I finished my top set on the pendulums, and I thought I shit myself. So I went into the bathroom stall to do a nice thorough inspection to make sure that nothing happened, which thank God it didn't. But when I was in the stall, I heard a bunch of kids that were in the locker room talking. Now, I don't know how old they were, because when I came out, they were gone. But they were like, I could hear the conversations like, oh, like, I need to get bigger. Like, what's the newest, hottest supplement out there that's going to get me jacked? Like, what's the new peptide out there? They were all talking shop about like PDs, SARMs, peptides, and all that stuff, right? And it got me thinking, when we were all down in Tampa, it's like what we would talk about was like, okay, did we get enough sleep? Do we need to take a nap? We need to get more meals in before we train. We need to get more salt in. We need to get more water in.
Yeah.
And it's just funny that like, so the, like the younger kids coming up, it's like, we're all like high level, like either amateur competitors, national level competitors, and pros here. Yeah. And it's like, we're focusing on the food, the sleep, the hydration, this, salt for intake for pump and stuff like that. Right. And other people are like, oh, what's the newest, biggest supplement out there? It's like, no, man, those things, all those things are just tools. And if your diet and sleep and training's not in place, like those things aren't going to work nearly as well as you would think they would. It was just funny hearing that, where I'm like, we're talking about water, food, sleep, whatever, getting a nap in. And then these guys are talking about what's the newest, coolest peptide that's going to make me grow fucking 3 inches short.
Yeah.
Shortcut.
I think when you do it long enough, I think you realize like, hey man, there's not that many, like, it's not that many drugs really. Like you're kind of end up doing the same shit. So it's like, sure, you're gonna have your preferences and like certain drugs you tolerate better, but like, I don't know. When I first started like using shit too, I was always kind of like, oh, I can't wait to try this one. Oh, I can't wait to try. And then you realize it's kind of all the same.
Yeah.
And like you have certain drugs that work better in different phases, and you really do realize like, hey, the difference between the guys that get far isn't the dose or the drug. It's how long are they like consistent with everything.
And it's executing on the basics.
Yeah.
Like your core.
And bro, one thing I've noticed too, when I'm like, growing up, like being around more like high level bodybuilders, like for extended periods of time, bro, a lot of people do not train hard and do not stay on diet.
Nope.
They don't. A lot of people are eating whatever they want and they're training hard 2 out of every 5 days.
Yeah.
And that's just the God's honest truth, bro. Even at the top level, bro. Like you can cover a lot of ground. Like, dude, I've surpassed a lot of people in my time that were way ahead of me just because I think I'm just like ridiculously consistent with everything.
100%.
So like, I just follow exactly what's on my plan and I don't make excuses for it. And I, there's certain days where you're going to have a shitty workout and stuff, but like, it's not going to be because I ain't trying, you know what I'm saying? Or because I didn't feel like it, or I skipped an exercise because I was tired or because I was talking or whatever, like, I don't know. You start to notice a lot of these guys aren't as hardcore as they might try to act like they are.
I mean,
I've trained with a lot of pros over the years, and there's been a couple I've trained with, and I'm just like,
yeah,
they don't train hard at all.
Bro, 100%. Like, and I mean, some pros obviously can get away with it because they're so genetically fucking gifted that, like, okay, you can take a couple sets off, or you can kind of fucking fuck off in the gym, and they're gonna grow regardless.
For sure.
But and same with the meals. Like, there's a shit ton of pros out there that eat 4 meals of fucking whatever a day and grow.
Yeah.
But I mean, for the not so gifted guys, if you can just be consistent, and sometimes I think it just takes like one season of just showing that it fucking works. Like some guys just need a season to like lock the fuck in, and then they gain 15 pounds on stage, and they're like, oh shit, that consistency actually does it. But like, Some
You know,
guys can't even get the consistency for one season.
it's an interesting story, and I mean, I'll bring up Ronnie Coleman. Guy is like 1 in a trillion, like top tier genetics, right? But when you look at his, like progress from 2002 to 2003, when he added like that late in his career, like 35 pounds of muscle, stage weight, the difference is like I saw it in interviews and some documentaries and stuff, like he was eating junk.
Yeah.
And then when he finally locked in his diet, his training got better and he grew even more.
Yeah.
And that's one of those things. You can even take someone who's like highest genetic potential there is, but now you're adding that consistency and that hard work, and it's like,
Yeah.
there you go, 35 pounds of stage weight in a friggin' year.
Yeah. I think the thing is I've said this too with like the real genetic elite, compared to someone more like myself or like maybe more like us who like we have what it takes to be good competitors. Obviously, we all are, but like there's levels, right? So I wouldn't say I have shitty genetics, but I definitely wasn't like necessarily put on this earth to be a freak. But like people that are, the Keons of the world, the Ronnies of the world, when you can get away with shit, okay, if someone's in a Ronnie Coleman, Keon, one of these guys, Flex Wheeler, if they're in a prep and they want a pizza and they eat a pizza and they wake up the next morning and they're fucking dry, hard, vascular, and shredded, the next time they want a pizza, they're not going to be so. They're not. I don't know. Work. It didn't really bother me last time, right? If I eat a pizza, bro, I'm a water buffalo and I look like I haven't even dieted the next morning.
Yeah, I'll be up like 6 pounds.
And then I want to fucking hang myself. So I ain't eating that goddamn pizza, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I can't get away with that shit. If I miss 5 minutes of cardio, I know that it will show. If I add, dude, I'll weigh my fucking romaine lettuce, bro. Like I know it's a little much, but like that's me. Like,
Yeah.
and so it's when you're able to kind of like cut those corners and still go on and win every fucking thing there is to win, then I mean, why not have a pizza if you want it, if you're gonna win the show anyways? Do you feel me? But then when it comes to the top level, like the Olympia, that's where you see guys like Ronnie flip that switch, or Keon once he got with Patrick and shit, flip that switch, and then they go from, oh, he's got the potential to, oh, now he's fulfilling it, right?
Yeah.
But I've always said that, and that's why I think too, like I think when you got to work a little harder for what you have, I feel like the wins mean a little more.
I agree with that
like
for sure.
like Chris, I'm sure, Brendan, I'm sure, like you guys go get your pro cards and shit, like that's gonna mean so much to you because of everything you've gone through to get there. Whereas like some guy who's a 2-show pro who's eating bacon cheeseburgers 3 weeks out, that don't mean shit to him.
Yeah.
And then when it comes so easy, it's also easy to give up because it feels like, this isn't that fun. It's kind of too easy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's wild, man. Like there's very few bodybuilders out there that are actually like around the clock about what they say they're about. I'll just say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very
I mean,
true.
I can't lie. Like after my career, I wasn't like, I would, my off seasons, I would eat my 6 meals that Brandon prescribed. And then I'd have like, a burger or something like that. Like it wasn't dialed like it is now. And now I make the progress that I didn't make that first half of my bodybuilding career. And it's
You want to know
just
what's crazy? You want to know what's crazy about me? I think I'm the opposite, but not like not to that extreme. So like, but I think in a similar way, it's led to more progress for me. But let me explain. When I first started, I was so anal, so OCD, bro. I'm talking like I was worried about what type of white rice I was buying because of glycemic index. I was worried about if I didn't have the same cut of Purdue chicken breast, I wouldn't buy a different brand of chicken breast. I'll go to another store to get the chicken breast. If they didn't have it, I'd throw a fucking tantrum. Like I was stressing out. And this is when I was 250, 30% body fat, fat as fuck in the offseason.
Yeah.
I'm talking like, dude, I went 1 year, like, I didn't have a cheat meal for like almost a year and a half, Thanksgiving, birthdays, Christmas, skipped it all. And I was fat, but I was following my plan, right? And it was to the point where I was so locked in that it was stressing me out and like making me worse because I was like so worried about every little fucking detail, right? Whereas now I don't miss meals ever. I don't. But like, you know, if I run out of chicken and have to do egg whites,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking cry about it. But I will never have anything off plan that I'm not told to. So like my cheat meals, I'll go crazy, but like I'm told to have a cheat meal.
Yeah.
So like then once you lift that gate for me, then it gets scary. But like that's why I gotta condone it because like I can't do like I'm so all or nothing, bro. I'm either on my diet or I'm not on my diet. And if I'm not on my
Yeah.
diet, I'm not on my diet, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but like it's the realization that like, hey, bro, what chicken is chicken. It doesn't matter if it's Purdue or fucking whatever brand you want to pick off the shelf. It's chicken breast. You're gonna be fine. Like
Yeah.
coming to that realization, like white rice, just eat fucking white rice. I don't care if it's basmati, jasmine, fucking whatever the fuck, right? Eat white rice. And like being able to just chill and know that like, at the end of the day, a carb is carb, protein's protein. Like as long as you're eating these calories and staying consistent with things and training your ass off, you're gonna be fine. So that was like a realization that I came to like kind of the opposite way. Like I locked in almost less, but it made me more calm in my head, which led to more progress. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I feel that for sure. Um, like this past weekend, or when we were down in Tampa, I
Yeah.
was more lax than I've probably ever been on my meal plan. But
Yeah.
that's because like I think at this point in my career, like I know as soon as I get back home, I'm locked the fuck back in. Like there's no,
Yeah.
I don't have like, let's eat something shitty on Sunday. We're back home.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's get in this. It's like as
Yeah.
soon as I'm back, I'm good. But I
Right.
think that like when I go on vacation or something like that, allowing myself a little freedom and enjoying like whatever the fuck I'm doing, but knowing that I can flip that switch when it's time to flip that switch,
For sure.
has made bodybuilding a little bit easier for me.
I mean, at the end of the day, like you have like a couple of meals. It's like you're not in prep. It's not going to ruin your physique by any means.
No.
You know,
Yeah.
No, especially like deeper
it's
in
just
an
when
off season.
some people they take it and all of a sudden it's like they have a meal here, and then all of a sudden the next day it's like two meals and they miss other meals, and all of a sudden
Right.
it's like they spiral out of control. Like that doesn't happen with me. Like when I got back on plan, and even when I was there, I stayed on plan for the most part. Minus, we went out to dinner a few times, but I mean, I'm gonna enjoy time with you guys. I'm not in prep. Like,
Yeah, I mean that's the time to do it.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, I eat steak twice a day. If I go out and get a friggin' ribeye, like,
Yeah.
eat the damn ribeye.
Yeah,
Exactly.
facts.
I saw a post today, kind of switching subjects, and I fucking hate these posts. I'm not gonna speak on who it was, but somebody who recently retired from bodybuilding, and they made a post of like life post bodybuilding so great because now I don't have body. And I cannot stand when people step away from bodybuilding and then a month later the bodybuilding bashing posts come out.
Especially when bodybuilding gave them their career.
Facts.
Especially when that's the case. Like
Yep.
I can understand if like let's say you got some guy who's like a typical 9 to 5, whatever, and he was like a failed bodybuilder and it ruined his life and maybe ruined his marriage or whatever, and he gets out of it and he's like fuck body, but whatever. But when it's like an ex-pro who literally like has a business and a career and finances all because of this sport and then gets out of it and wants to talk shit about it, you're nobody without this fuck. You owe everything to this sport. Shut your fucking mouth. You know what I mean? I don't even know who you're referring to specifically, But
His
I
initials-
think I
is his
saw the
initials
post you're
DD?
thinking of, but I don't know. I didn't know who the fuck the guy was when I saw it.
I don't even know who you're referring to. I'm just speaking generality. Like
Yeah.
I've seen that before, where like dudes will like literally build a coaching business or get sponsors or whatever off of this game, and then be done with it and be like, oh, it's so toxic, it's so negative, it's so unhealthy, it's so this, it's so that. It's like,
It brought you
okay,
everything that you had.
yeah, it's like let's see
And
what
then
your
they
life
still
looked
try
like
to, and then
without
they
it.
still try to coach clients afterwards
Yeah,
too. I've
because they
seen
want
that.
money, bro. Because they want to
Yeah.
get paid at the end of the day,
They
bro.
literally bash the sport and then present some of their coaching businesses in a way where it's like, you can do it this way. If counting
Yeah.
macros and making healthy
Yeah.
choices. It's like I did that with people in a clinical setting. I taught them how to fucking eat right. You
Yeah.
know? But I mean, here's the thing. It's like if you're gonna do that, you need to make sure that the expectation matches the reality. If someone
Yeah.
wants to, if someone like, I've had clients come to me, it's like, listen, that are lifestyle clients, like, hey, listen, I still want to go out and party on the weekends, but I want to be 100% during the week. I'm like, okay, fine, but I need you to understand that those 2 days that you're fucking off and partying and doing whatever could set you back. And it might come to a point where like you're taking 2 steps forward every week, but you're taking 3 steps back. So you're constantly going backwards.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. It's like sometimes people think, oh, if I put in 90%, I'll get 90% results. Sometimes when you put in 90% and you're not following everything 100%, you'll get 0 fucking results.
That's a fact. That's a
know?
fact. Yeah. And I just like, okay, let's say, God forbid, I have to stop bodybuilding because of some like health reason, right? I am never going to go out there and say bodybuilding did this.
Oh
Fuck
yeah.
bodybuilding.
Yeah. Facts.
Like
I hate that shit too.
you knew the risks coming in. I enjoyed it while I was doing it. I loved it. Like, why are you now going to tear down something that like gave you some of the most fun years of your life?
Because it didn't work out for him. That's the problem.
Bro, that's like driving like NASCAR and getting in a fucking wreck and then like blaming the car or some shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
Stupid
bro,
racetrack.
yeah, it's like this fucking car, this racetrack is fucking bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
dude, you're fucking. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Like, it's just dumb as hell.
It's like someone who goes and eats McDonald's 6 times a day, and it's like McDonald's made me fat. No,
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah. It's like, look, there's a risk we all take. Like there, of course, if like God forbid something horrible health wise happened to one of us, there may be a sour taste in our mouth regarding certain things because depending on how serious it is, it could like really ruin your life or end it. But you're not going to catch any of us being like speaking down on bodybuilding. Like even even someone like Fuad or whatever with the kidney issues he was having. Like he might say, "Oh, I wish I kind of did this a little different, did that a little different," but he's not bashing bodybuilding. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I literally make a living from bodybuilding in the fitness industry. I've made friends with literally all of you guys from bodybuilding.
Yeah.
If there's anything that I love about bodybuilding the most, besides like obviously like the training and stuff like that, it's like all the friends I've made over the years.
100%, bro. And the what it's gotten me through, bro. Like personally, like in life, man. Like, dude, there's tons of stuff about bodybuilding that's a pain in the ass, right?
Yeah.
So many things, and we question why we do it all the time. But, dude, I would want no other fucking life.
Nah.
Like, no part of me wants to be fucking normal.
Hell no.
That's just so whack to me.
I was always very smart in school, and it was National Honor Society, like everything. I didn't have to study. Everything came so easy to me as far as like academics. And I was like a really good athlete too. I didn't have to put in like crazy effort to be good at what I was doing. And you know, like when I got out of high school and was in kind of college and stuff, I was like, you know, I was still kind of a little lazy just because it was like things came easy. So when something got a little bit challenging, I was like, I'll just do the bare minimum to get like this passing grade. You know what I mean? Because to me, I just didn't want to do it. But when it came to bodybuilding, I wasn't like super good at it, but I loved it so much. And bodybuilding in itself created a ambitious and crazy work ethic that I never had before.
Yeah.
So like how I am now is how I handle business and stuff like that. Like bodybuilding taught me and gave me all of that. It changed my mindset completely.
I'll tell you, like, when I was going through like my divorce, the last, 6 months I was living with my ex-wife. That's the most depressed I've ever been in my life. Like, I'm talking like didn't want to talk to people, didn't want to call my boys, like didn't even want to text people.
Yeah.
But staying on my meal plan and knowing I got to go to the gym every day for 2 hours,
Let me tell you, bro.
it kept me. I wasn't suicidal. I'm not gonna say that, but
I
like
have
it kept my head above water.
I have a wildly similar, bro. I think you guys knew this, but obviously I talked about this on Dave's podcast too. Like when I lost my house in 2022, right? So the months that followed that was my closest to depression, right? Because I didn't say this on the podcast, but like, so I lost my house at the end of August. A couple weeks later, my mom's goddaughter, a girl I grew up with, hung herself. A couple weeks later, I got arrested. A couple weeks later, I got cheated on. A couple weeks later, my dog died. A couple weeks after that, my brother almost died. That was all within 3 to 4 months. I had to move back into my parents' basement at the time and then plan my move to Dallas. That's why I ran to Dallas because honestly, because I got arrested, I had to do community service and I had to go to a like a drug and alcohol class, basically for like drug addicts, but like they put me in it because I got arrested for PED possession. So I had to handle all that. I had to handle my court case, all this kind of stuff before I could move to Dallas. But I was rushing out of there so bad because I was stuck in my parents' basement at their new place that they were renting, just because I needed a place to stay. And I was so depressed, like as close to it as I've ever been. Like I remember there was a couple mornings, like I just woke up and I cried. And then like
Yeah.
my brother would cry because he'd see me cry, and I'm his big brother, right? And then it's like we're both crying, we're grown ass men like crying for no reason. And it was just like sad shit, right? But bodybuilding, bro, it kept me moving forward. I actually made a lot of progress during this time somehow, because no matter what was going on, it was always like, okay, every morning I wake up, even though I've don't feel like other than this, I have much going on. I still felt like I had a purpose. I still felt like I had a goal. Like I gotta wait, I gotta do cardio, I got a meal, I gotta go train, I got clients, I got whatever. And that just kept me like I tell my clients this all the time. When life gets hard, focus more on staying on plan because most people throw it all away, right? And when you throw it all away, you'll have
You
all
got
the shit
nothing.
that's
You
going
got
wrong.
nothing.
You'll have
Yeah.
nothing because you'll have all the shit that's going wrong, and then you won't have anything to even make yourself feel proud. So like when I was going through that shit, everything felt like I couldn't catch a break, right? Every couple weeks it was some traumatic shit. But I was like, okay, at least when I go to sleep at night, I did something for myself that I know made me better somehow. And it just kept me moving. And then when I got through the shit, I still had my bodybuilding in a spot that I wanted it to be in. I wasn't trying to also recover the bodybuilding side of things too, right? So like people will do that. It's like life will get hard and they'll say fuck it. They'll have that fuck it mentality and just throw everything away. And then let's say they're going through a divorce or they're going through a death in the family or whatever. Time heals all things, right? So like things start to subside a little bit. And then now they're like, oh shit, I'm fat and
Yeah.
small. I lost everything I worked the last 10 years for too. This really sucks, right? So it just gives you like a reason to wake up in the morning when everything else feels like it's crashing down on you and keeps you on track, bro. So it's more than just like what meets the eye.
That's
You
good.
know, your story was honestly very moving.
I
And I
appreciate
know
that.
I know that all four of us. I mean, I told you my story.
Yeah.
How I made. I'm lucky I'm even here.
Yeah, man.
Divine intervention,
Yeah.
which definitely I can't think of anything else other than that. But we're all bodybuilders. And we love this stuff. So people that are bodybuilders will understand this. But like, imagine just like a normal person listening to this right now, and they're just
Yeah.
like, these guys are insane. Like their
Yeah.
entire life is in shambles, and they're just so excited that they get to eat food and go to the gym.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but you know
when
what?
you think of it that way, like this guy
bro.
ate 5-6 meals a day, and that was enough to get him through this. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, because it brings you such a peace of mind, bro. Like when all this
100%.
shit's going wrong, but you finally sit down to like a meal or you get a good training session in or whatever, like you're like, okay, this feels familiar. Like I know
Yeah.
this is in my control. Because like life, bro,
I was just
shit.
gonna say that, Luke. Do
Yeah.
you think it's like when there's a lot of variables going on that's just pure chaos and you have no control of it, but like
Yeah.
Control.
any variable that you can control, you're tightening it up
100%.
more.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Exactly.
My training's going to be better. My sleep's going to be better. My
Yeah.
diet, everything's going to be more locked in. And it's
Yeah.
like you got your little circle of all your things that you can control, and now you're like even more close knit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
While the
100%.
rest of this stuff is like,
And at some point in
100%.
time, we've all gone through that. Just like I said to you guys a couple of weeks ago. I said it 3 weeks ago. I'm like, I don't even know if I would be around if it weren't for you guys and
Yeah.
what this podcast has done over the last year. Like the last year was the roughest patch for me in my entire fucking life. No
Yeah.
joke. But if it weren't for like bodybuilding and this whole entire crew,
Yeah,
I
man.
don't know where I would be. I don't know where I would be. I don't know if I would be
No,
here.
that's real.
Like,
That's real shit.
I know that's crazy to say, but like,
No, that's real shit, bro. That's one of the things when I was going through all that stuff, and even like, I went through some shit obviously at the beginning of this year and just, I've been through a good amount of stuff since 2022. Like, but the one thing too that gets me through it on a more normal people level, other than bodybuilding, is the people in your life, bro. Your relationships. And it really shows when you go through the shit, like how you, like your character will show by the way people will step up for you. So like when I lost my house, right? And I didn't have clothes. I didn't have shit, right? The bro it was so emotional for me, man. Like people that I just looked at as like acquaintances, pulling up to the gym with garbage bags of clothes. This 16-year-old kid, I was in prep, so all I was eating was tilapia. This 16-year-old kid went to Costco and bought me like $100 worth of tilapia just so I didn't have to worry about going to the grocery store. I was like, bro, I barely know this kid,
that's
right?
crazy. That's so good
But,
to hear, man.
bro, but like it made me so emotional because in that time, I saw so much evil, like with the shit that went down with my house and the way my family was treated. I mean, still to this day, it's going on. And it like made me so disgusted. And within days later, I saw so much good, bro. Like, I'm not saying this to like toot my own horn or anything, but like why it made me feel so good was I was like, all right, I must be doing something right in my life. Like I must be treating people a certain way. I must have some level of character that people care enough about me to go out of their way that I barely even consider. I didn't even consider these people friends. I was just like, oh, I just know him, right? And they're spending hundreds of dollars of their hard-earned money just to make sure I'm okay, right? And like, bro, I tripped over. I was walking out of my ex's mom's condo where I was staying, and I remember I would step outside and I trip over a massive bag of gas clothing, and it has my name on it. And I'm like, I didn't do this. And it had to have been $400 or $500 worth of gas. It was like their whole goddamn catalog. One of my clients, one of my clients reached out to my ex at the time and was like, "What's that brand that Luke likes to wear to the gym? And like, what are his sizes?" And she told him, and he bought me like a whole new wardrobe.
That's crazy.
That's
And I'm
incredible.
just like, bro, like what the fuck? And so like, I only say all that to say like, when you're going through shit like Brendan's talking about, like the biggest thing that will get you through it is the relationships and the people that you have in your life. And that's why you always do the right thing and treat people well, bro. Because if you're a fucking snake and you're always trying to one up somebody for your own good and you're a fucking sleazy motherfucker, that shit will catch up with you one way or another. And when it all comes crashing down, you're gonna have fucking nobody. And I'm thinking of a couple people in my head right now in bodybuilding and not in bodybuilding that it has happened to or will happen to. And so it's why it's just important to be a fucking solid dude, bro. Because when shit hits the fan, you'll really see, you know, kind of who's there for you.
It
100%.
doesn't take any energy just to be a nice person. Like
No.
just good. Hey, good morning. Hey, good afternoon. Have a nice
Yeah.
day. Hold the door. You know,
Yeah, it's just giving people the time of day, man. You know what I'm saying?
just treating people with respect. You know,
Yeah.
like
I said
just
this. I said this to Derek the other day too. We were talking at the gym, and you know, I mentioned that like obviously after you guys came down, he was like, "Oh, how'd they like the gym and stuff?" And I was like, "Oh, they loved it, and like, you know, they were happy they got to talk to you and shit." And I told him because we were talking about I'm not gonna say his name on here, but another bodybuilder that we were also talking about in the group chat today, and I was just like, bro, because Derek is someone too, and this is one of the reasons why I've said he's a solid dude. Is like there's a lot of bodybuilders in the sport right now that have a lot of bodybuilders have an ego, but Derek is like similar to Jay, right? This guy is at the top. Like he is one of the most decorated bodybuilders ever already, and he's only 32, right? And he takes the time out of his day to talk to you like we're just people. You know what I'm saying? Like
we were
we're just
actually talking about this before you came on. We were saying how he
yeah,
just spends time at the gym and just talks to everybody.
yeah. Just
Very
it's just
personable.
because to him he's just and I said that to him. He's like, yeah, bro, I'm just another guy,
Yeah.
and that's real. Whereas like there's a lot of people in this sport that think because they win a fucking trophy and they have some muscle that they're better than you. And those are the people that I'm talking about that when shit hits the fan, as there's a lot of people online that want to talk shit about Derek, but he's got a really close circle of his people, like off the internet, right? He's going to be fine. There's going to be people there for him. A lot of these other pricks and assholes that like think they're hot shit because they're fucking, Olympia competitors or whatever, and they fucking blow you off or, whatever it might be. You treat people like that, man, it's going to catch up to you, bro.
Yeah. For
You
sure.
know, it's going to catch up to you.
For sure.
So,
I just don't think there's any need for that in this world, you know. And unfortunately, it's
No.
there. But hearing your story, Luke, man, really gives me a lot of hope. You know, like there are really good people out there.
yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, look, bro, that's what I said. It was crazy because I saw both sides to humanity, like back to back. Like there are some evil motherfucker, bro. There's this one guy, and my uncle actually got it on camera. I wanted to, I wanted to snuff this motherfucker, bro. He was a state marshal. Turns out he has a record himself, so he's a fucking criminal. Um, my mom, my mom was fucking crying on the like the property line. My mom's, she's fucking late 50s. Like, my mom's a saint, bro. She literally hasn't even fucking done a drug in her life. She was like valedictorian. She's like this perfect angel woman. She's like crying, like begging this guy, like, you can't do this because it was illegal. Because like one of the illegal things was in the deed to my house that they filed, like our names were misspelled, which is like it's void right there, right? Like
Yeah,
it's void right there. But they've been trying to do this for literally like 7 or 8 years. So um, my mom was begging on like the property line, like, you can't do this. This is our home. You can't do this. And she's like, the deed is misspelled. Like, that's not my name. That's not how you spell my name. Da 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 da. And he said, I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of my way. We're taking your house. And he like moved her to the side. And I
Oh,
was right behind her, and I stepped up, and I was about to fucking crack. And my uncle starts going, you hear my kid, he's like, Luke, no, Luke, no. Because like I was so hot. I was like, I want to end this old fucking vagabond's life right now, bro. Like That's my crying mother who has done nothing wrong. She's begging you not to take her fucking home. And it's one thing if you have to do a job, but like be a little fucking respectful. Don't say I don't give a fuck, get out of my fucking way. Like just be like, look, it's out of my control. I'm here to do a job. But like the way he said that shit, and he was happy to do it, bro. Like he was happy to ruin our family's lives. And so like I see that, and then the next day I'm getting helped out by all these people and whatever. So like there's a lot of fucking evil pieces of shit in the world, and then there's a lot of good people still. And when you find good people, bro, keep them close to you. Telling you.
That's a fact. I think we got some good people here on this pod.
100%, man. 100%.
I think so. I love you guys. You guys are awesome.
Jesus, what an emotional podcast. We go from
wait,
hand
I
jobs
came
to-
on here talking
we go
about
from hand jobs to blow
hand
jobs.
jobs, and now I'm talking like about my whole story, bro. Look,
That's why this podcast is the Talkin Mess.
That's right. That's right. But I gotta get my last meal in for the night.
yeah, I gotta catch up on some shit.
I got one more as well.
Trying to get my sleep schedule back on track.
Yeah, mine's cooked
it's-
now, bro.
Mine's fucked.
Yeah. Trying to be in bed by 11
It's
tonight at the
definitely-
latest.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I won't fall
I'll
asleep
get there.
midnight like usual.
Yeah, I'll be up till fucking 2 a.m. again.
You know me, fall asleep right on the couch.
Dude, I do, bro. Every night I fall asleep on the fucking couch for my last meal, and I
See,
wake up at
that's
like
me.
2, 3 in the
2
morning. I'm like,
o'clock.
up. Yep.
Yeah. Chris witnessed it firsthand.
Every fucking night, bro. It's honestly gotta stop smoking so much goddamn weed.
Brent, it was like 1 PM. I look over and you're like, fucking snoring like Chewbacca over
Bro,
there.
this literally sounds exactly like me. This is literally me.
Yeah, done. Forget it. You put me down on a couch, I'm done.
Thanks.
Thanks.
All right, fellas. A lot of love, man.
Boys.
Nothing but love.
All right,
Have a good
fellas.
night, guys.
Peace.
See you, boys.
Take care.